I don't even have to quote statistics to illustrate the negativity surrounding what it means to be black in this country. The negativity has become so prevalent that there are actually negative false statistics being spread out there, such as the assertion that there are more black males in prison than there are in higher education. That's egregious. So I'm standing before you tonight to tell you that the ball is truly in our court. We cannot fight the oppressive systems, cannot dismount the targeted policies, nor erase the hatred until we as a people have accepted what it truly means to be black in this country. Until little Janae and little Marcus don't have to hide their intelligence for fear of being called white by their friends. Or until little Antonio doesn't define his manhood by the set that he claims. Or until little Jasmine doesn't feel worthless because she has small breasts and a petite frame. Or maybe until all black children across the nation can go out and play and bask in the sun without the fear of becoming too black. Right? I mean, what is that? I mean, these are the issues that our little brothers, sisters, and cousins are dealing with as we speak. And it's our responsibility to redefine what it means to be black in this country. And I hear what some say. They say that this is you're blaming the victim. But I would beg you to please don't misunderstand me. I mean, this isn't victim blaming nor shaming, but it's victim empowerment. Yes, the over-sexualized image of a black female was certainly created by misogynistic society. Yes, educational policy and practice has undermined black intelligence throughout history. Blacks have never been considered worthy of the luxuries of classical education. And yes, I too recognize that it was fear and hatred that killed those unarmed black youth. But here's my point. You give me an example of a time when a hegemonic system of power realized its faults and changed its ways. Show me an example of when this country changed anything surrounding race, when it wasn't by the charge of its black population. Never. Every stride and every progression we have made as a race since the Amistad we took for ourselves. We as a people have a strong history, a strong legacy of uplift and perseverance. Let me give you a brief picture of the struggle for black success in this country. Blacks such as Maria Stewart, David Walker, and Frederick Douglass demanded freedom from slavery through eloquent speeches and writings, and it was granted. And Southern governments and bigots used violence to try to re-enslave us. Sisters such as Ida B. Wells and brothers such as Du Bois cried out, citing the 13th and 14th Amendments for equal rights and protection from hate crimes. And that fight continued into the civil rights era when we adopted the ingenious strategy that was nonviolent protest, which allowed us to use the media to force the country to recognize its violence and hatred. And the law conceded. When that front was won, we turned towards systematic oppression, fighting for economic and educational empowerment, and protesting police brutality. And how did the country respond? The FBI deemed those Black Panther and Black Power leaders as, and I quote, the greatest threat to the internal security of the country. And it launched an extensive program to undermine their efforts. Now, coincidentally, a multitude of those leaders were either incarcerated or assassinated. And now we are sitting at the meeting between history and the present day. Because the front we fought in the 70s is the same front we are fighting right now here today. And we are at the 2015 State of the Black Union Address. And I'm asking each and every one of you, what will our mark on